Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Genesis, or you can call me Nails by Gen X, whatever you prefer. Welcome to my channel, I guess. I don't know where to really start. I pretty much started this channel as a way to document my journey / progress in becoming a nail tech. I just signed up for school or class. Doesn't start till about, I want to say a month, almost 2 months, maybe a little less than 2 months. And I'm super excited. Fair warning, before I even begin, there is a lot of noise that happens around my apartment. So sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, all in all, that was pretty much it. Just introducing myself, saying hello, and then we're going straight into the nails. So as you can see, I took off the nail set I did previously on my practice hand. I love this practice hand. I got it at my local beauty supply store. I think it only cost me $20. It came with a bag of the nail tips. I was starting to run out, so I did get a whole bunch from Amazon. If you literally search up nail tips on Amazon, several of them come up. Just try and find the one that matches your practice hand if you're gonna get one. But yeah, I just took that set off, and I am putting on the new oh wait, before I even say that, I have 2 sets of thumbs, or not even thumbs, just the finger tips, the actual flesh color tips. I have a set of busted and crusted up ones that I've ruined that actually came with the practice hands, but since I was learning how to file properly, I messed them all up, and I hate how they look with taking pictures. So I bought a new set of just clean, unmessed with finger tip nubs, whatever, and I interchange them, so whenever I'm ready to take pictures, I just put them on. But anyways, I was just saying that because I took the new ones off, put the old ones on, put on some additional practice tips on, and I just start to cut them down a bit just so that I can prep them or begin the process of prepping them to put nail tips on. Now, like I mentioned, I am completely self-taught at this point. I've been going to the school of YouTube, and I've been learning that way so far until I, go into my actual nail tech program class. So I'm trying to get all the information I can before I do that, and the goal is to hopefully one day go to a nail salon or work from home or get a sweet studio. I don't know yet, but the goal is to get licensed soon so that I can start doing it full time. So I'm really excited. The nail file that I'm using in this clip here came with the nail tip that I got recently. I've been practicing a lot on just straight, pretty much just square straight nail tips, and I wanted to cut the job in half and get pre-shaped already nail tips. So I got a set of coffin nail tips on Amazon. If I can remember to put the link in the description, I will. So if I can find any and all of the links of the things that I purchased on Amazon to use in this video, I will go ahead and link it down below for you guys. But yeah, that's where that nail file came from. So I was just testing it out to see how good it really was. Alright, now I am pulling out my e-file. I got this e-file from Amazon. A lot of the things that I'm using I did get from Amazon. This is the Melody Susie e-file. I love this very much. I had gotten one that didn't have like a sort of like the power knob where I can see how many RPMs I was using, and I really wanted that one, so I returned it and got this one, and I've been loving it ever since. I did get some additional drill bits from Melody Susie on Amazon as well. Like I bought those separately. But yeah, I love the kit all in all. So I'm just taking a sanding band. I have no idea what the grit size is. It just came with, I want to say the nail bit set that it came with. So it's just a pretty, like, not so coarse, a little bit of a fine sanding band, and just going through and running it over all of the nails here so that I can prep them for the nail tips. I cannot lie, just prepping the nails on this fake hand for some reason takes me forever, because the nail tips are extremely large or extremely small, so I have to like shape them into each individual like size to fit the actual nail tips or the practice hand tips. So I mean, thank goodness, like the 4 fingers are like the exact same size, but it does take me some time to kind of file that down and then file the actual nail tip that I put onto it so that it fits properly, so that if I'm filing away at it, whether, you know, right before I'm like applying the acrylics or the powder, that they don't start popping off or whatever. But as you can see here, on the first time around when I was trying to do the pinky, I put the nail glue on and I moved it ever so slightly by accident, and then it just did not want to adhere to the nail tip. So I got real frustrated, moved on to the next finger, and that one was an issue too. It was just a whole ordeal. So sometimes using the nail, my goodness, I can't talk. Using the practice hand sometimes does get a little annoying because the nail tips don't really stick like they're supposed to, mostly because of just the way that they're shaped. They're very flat nail tip like beds, like finger beds, and the nail tips are usually more curved, so it's hard to like make them stick the way they're supposed to. But overall, I make them work. I love this nail tip though. I like how I can just cut the process in half and not have to file away at the nail tips to get the desired shape. So this was nice. Just cutting them down to size. I didn't know what I wanted to do yet, and I think I also ended up cutting them slightly shorter after I did this entire like cutting and like I filed it. I was like, I messed up on one of the fingers, so I just made them like one little magnet circle smaller. Now I'm just taking my nail file and filing away, just making sure that they're all properly shaped the way I want them to. I wanted to do a nice little tapered coffin look, so I think this is the 8080 grit. Yep, I can see it now. It's the 8080 nail grit. I got this from Amazon, no surprise, and yeah. Now I'm taking that same sanding band again and trying to, I guess, go over the nail tip and the actual nail bed so that I can get them to, I guess, get them even. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I wanted it to be smooth on, like if I ran my finger on the nail bed and the tip, it just kind of felt like one long nail. It's an extra step I really don't have to do since this is like a practice set on a practice hand. It won't really matter much of a difference, but I'm just trying to get into the habit of doing routines. Okay, now I'm just taking some alcohol. I got this alcohol dispenser. I want to say my local beauty supply as well. This lint-free wipe I got off of Amazon, and I'm just taking a little bit of that and running it on the nail tips just so that I can remove any dust and clean them, dry them out, whatever. I don't have a dehydrator or anything like that. I hear alcohol works just as fine. And again, these are just nails on my practice hands. So I'm gonna use that because it works for me now. Also, my dog is sitting directly behind him. So if you hear him licking his paw or just breathing or just huffing and puffing, he's sitting directly behind me. Okay, now we're moving on to the actual acrylic process. I get the words mixed up. The liquid, and I want to say monomer, is from the brand DNT, which is the same brand I got the polymer, the acrylic powder from. They are very, very like low odor. I made the mistake of when I was like first practicing, I got some of the monomer from my beauty supply store, and it was super, super strong. It took days, and I mean days, for the smell to like leave my house. But this low odor monomer, if I leave the window like partly cracked and use a fan, then it sort of like escapes a lot faster than the stronger smelling one. It's just very like light. It doesn't smell as bad, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. I will say though that I have not been able to get my liquid to powder ratio fully down. So that's been a struggle for me. I have improved a lot since I first started doing nails. They were very much the thickums, on the thicker side, but I'm still struggling. So kind of sort of learning new different techniques and ways to hold the brush, use or dip my brush into the actual liquid and the powder, trying to take excess liquid off or put more powder on. It's still a bit of a struggle, but a lot better than I was many weeks ago. So Alrighty, now that the acrylic application is over, I'm going to take that same nail file and just kind of get back my shape. I think this time around I had a really hard time getting the shape. I don't know why. I couldn't figure out if it was the actual nail file or if it was just the way that I was holding it. I'm starting to think it was just the way that I was holding it, that I wasn't getting a very like sharp edge. So that was kind of annoying the entire time. Now I'm just using my Melody Susie nail bit or nail bit, drill bit. It's kind of shaped like a cone. I don't know the exact name for it. I do want to look into getting that 5-in-1 bit that a lot of people are using. It looks pretty good. So this one just has a safety bit on the edge, so no matter how many times or how close I get to the actual like cuticle, it's like doesn't do anything to the actual skin, which is kind of nice, but it doesn't really get in the nitty-gritty the way I want it to be, or the way I want it to. So yeah, I'm just taking this this drill bit. I'm gonna confuse myself so many times every time I say it. I'm taking the drill bit and just kind of smoothing out my nails here, getting any unwanted bumps out of the way. I'm also going underneath the nail to try and make that like curved shape underneath, because sometimes I put a little too much acrylic on the tip and you're supposed to make it almost like credit card thin, I hear. So I'm just trying to really get under that nail and really reshape it, make sure it's not too bulky. And yeah, I'm just going to do that for the rest of the nails. Now I'm just taking this nail buffer and I'm smoothing out once again the nails. There's two sides of it. There's like a coarse side and a fine side. I of course use the coarse side first, run through all of the nails that way, and then I take the reverse side and do some fine buffing, and then I take that side as well and go underneath the nail just to make sure I get all of those tough little like things that get stuck underneath the nail that you sometimes forget. And then, you know, as a client, you know when you go to the nail salon, you leave sometimes, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna peel this part off. I'm trying to get that out from underneath the nails. Now I am taking some alcohol again just to get rid of any dust again, debris, any oils that my fingertips might have put on them, just to get them prepped for the nail polish or the gel polish. Alright, so I'm using this, I want to say ModeL 1's gel polish. I can't really see the color, but I'll try and link it down below. It's a very, very baby blue gel polish, and I'm going to do this design that I stumbled upon on Pinterest, and I said, I think I want to try my own rendition of it. It was just like pretty much just the blue nails with white clouds, and I figured, why not let me try and use that and create something with it. So I was gonna do all the nails blue, and then I said, I don't know, I kind of want to practice some French tips too, so I ended up using a different gel polish as a base, which will come up in the next second. Yeah, so the next brand is a Gaze. I have no idea. It's this pink, I don't know if it's jelly, but it's just this pink sheer base that I like to use for any French tips. It looks very, very pink in the bottle, but as you put it on the nail and you cure it, it does kind of like fade the color a little bit. It's not as strong, which I kind of like, so I'm using that to do French tips on, I want to say, that middle finger and the thumb, and then the ring finger, the middle finger, and the thumb are going to be that color, but I'm making the ring finger and the thumb French and the middle finger just no French. You'll see what I mean. I will say the hardest part of doing this set was doing the clouds. I kept messing up only because, I don't know, the Model 1's gel polish, the white one, I'm using also a Model 1's white gel polish, and this gel polish tends to be on a little bit on the runny side. So I don't know if it's just user error or it's just that the gel polish is like that, but they kept kind of conjoining together the little dots that I would make, and then it would just not have a shape anymore. It just looked like this weird blob. And I know clouds are supposed to be like blobs, but like it was too much of a blob that it just kind of looked like a blob and not a cloud. So there were lots of times where I was like wiping it off and starting over. But all in all, I'm still like pretty content with how it came out. Although if I really tried to, I don't know, I feel like it took my time and then I got frustrated. So that's why I don't necessarily love them that much, but they are super cute still. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am actually taking off the ugly finger nubs now and putting on the new nubs so that I can prep them for pictures. I am super happy with how they came out. They could have been a little better, I'm not gonna lie, but I am still happy nonetheless. You know, every time I finish a nail set, I'm like, yep, this one's better than the last one. So that's the only way to see it from here. It's just to keep practicing and get better each and every day. So I'm happy with these. Now, the nail set that you saw me take off right before I did these, now those were absolutely fire. I will never get over those, and I'm so sad I didn't have the camera mount or the actual piece for my camera to actually record the process of that, because those nails were super, like, they were just so cool. Like, they were just my best work yet. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these nails, what you would have changed or added on, or just, I don't know, if you're starting nail tech school, or I don't know, anything nails, just leave it down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, and I will see you guys on the next upload. All right, bye.